It's Wednesday. The 24th, isn't it? Yeah, all day. Oh, yeah. So good to see you this beautiful Wednesday day. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Getting funky today. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Hey guys, how we doing? Rudy, Alberto, John and Kevin, Kazuke, Gordon, and Deb, Jose. Great hearing you play last night, Jose. Sounded great, man. Very proud of you. Have a safe trip, John. I like that one with the trumpet in the sunset. Yeah. I'm gonna love you, love you, love you. Fabio from Rome. Dennis. Anybody recognize this song? Hey, Jeff. Carlo. Fanny. I'm gonna love you, love you. I gotta tell you a story, Susan, about these socks. I'm gonna love you, love you, love you a little bit more. The red light district, I've been there. Amsterdam. Right by the, what's that, Bulldog? The Bulldog? You You know the papers, the bulldog papers? I'm gonna love you, love you, love you a little bit more. I'm gonna need you, need you, need you. I'm gonna hold you, hold you, hold you a little bit more. South Carolina. Hi, Tony. Hey, Cheryl from Texas. Fiore. Francis calling. Hey, Garrett. How's everything up in the Amsterdam area over there? Tilburg, maybe. Rotterdam. Brussels. I once knew a man from Brussels. He had a lot of muscle. Yeah. Joe Cortini. Oh, you like that distortion? Yeah. I'm using the organ grinder today. I love it. I use it every day. So welcome to our Wednesday show today. When I say our, it's us. It's a me, myself, and I, and you operation. And just because we have a good time, it becomes a big party. And today the party has already begun. People gathered around the globe to listen to a little bit of organ music. So yesterday after the show, my mother called me. She was bothered by my bare feet. She wasn't really, but she called me. She says, you didn't have any socks on today. So, Mama, today I wore these socks that my friends, Andre and Mary from Canada bought me. See them? It's hard to see. Get them into the light there. Look! It's got magic in there. Yeah. So we got the power of the cat. Ooh, speaking of the cat, why not? This is the perfect day to play the cat. Whoa. So glad you can join. As I've told you guys many times, I'm a legend in my own mind, so let's have some fun. Tom Swisher's in the house. Oh, yeah. We got to give the drummer some Wheaties. There he comes. Yeah. Hey, Louise is here. Matthew. Oh. Good morning. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Hey, Collinswood. Japan. The cat. I thought I'd do it in honor of the cat socks. Micaiah McCraven. How are you, man? So good to see all my friends today on this beautiful Wednesday. It's sunny and it's hot in Plain City, Ohio. Where in the heck is Plain City? Well, it's on the far northwest corner of the Columbus, Central Ohio area. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Who am I? I'm a Buckeye. Yes, I am a Buckeye. Hey, I don't know if there's going to be football this season. I know there's going to be baseball. Interesting. We pray for y'all. Yeah, Micaiah McCraven, man, I love you. I love that gig we played. Was it Chicago? Jazz Fest? Detroit Jazz Fest. Yeah. Me, you, and Fareed. Yeah, that was a great one. Harry, how are you doing? Speaking of Chicago. Well, that was an interesting... whoa. Chicago's in the house. See? Just like that. We mentioned the name. And it says, hi, Tony. Is Barbara Dennerline the only Hammond organist you know that uses her left foot for all bass lines? Well, she does use her left foot for all bass lines. Her and I are friends, and we've shared a concert together. Those of you who go to YouTube, you've probably seen it many moons ago. I first met Barbara in Germany. Jürgen Wolf is another friend of the organ. I don't know how many of you know of Jürgen. But Jürgen was one of the first people I came in contact with 20 years ago as I was trying to make a name as a jazz organist. And Jürgen was in Germany, and he had his own little Hammond organ, IAJO, I think it was, right? The International Association of Jazz Organists. Yes, that's it. And we became really good friends, and he lives in Cologne, Germany. And so finally I got the opportunity to visit Germany because I was... Check this out. You want to hear an interesting gig? And then you'll understand why it's so easy for me to do this. First of all, I've been playing solo lounge gigs I had played and have played for years. So what I'm doing right here, this is as natural as baseball and apple pie for me. I do this in my sleep, basically. I've done it for almost 50 years, performing live. So, you know, I love to play. But, man, I forgot where I was going with that one. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Where was I? Anybody want to help me? That's a problem is when you get lost here, you're lost. There's nobody to help remind you where you were going with that one. Oh, being careful. So be careful. That's what my motive is here, is please be careful. It looks like here in America, because I don't know why, the illness is spiking again and going up and up and up. But I do know that social distancing, wearing a face mask, keeping your hands clean, Germany, okay, I'll tell you about Germany. Keeping your hands clean. That's how you're going to stay away. So, yeah, Jürgen Wolf. How I found Jürgen was I was endorsing Native Instruments. Back at the time, they were making a software called B4. And then they soon came out with some software called B42, which was a Hammond organ software synthesizer. Talking about Barbara Dennerlein. This is how I met her. Okay. Yeah, thank you. You know, I got a lot of stories, man. I've been around the block a few times. So thank you, Rudy. You're going to have to stay with me on this one, okay? Because I can drift. See, I don't have to buy time. I just have to talk. Then I can buy all the time I want. Oh, that's great. So I go to Germany on a plane because at the NAMM show, I did a solo gig with 2 keyboard controllers, a drum machine, and Native Instruments B4. And I did this lounge gig at the Native Instruments party that they were having off-site. It was a great party. I remember it ended up being a rave party at the end, you know, because all their software is really cool. So it was my first time in Germany. Of course, I called Jürgen and said, Jürgen, I'm coming. So he couldn't help me organize a gig. It was last minute. You know, these things are difficult. People think it's easy. And, you know, if you want to go play for free, anything's easy. But if you want to make a living, a respectful living out of the music business, it takes a lot of planning, a lot of perseverance, and you just can't go with the wind. You'll go bankrupt. You have to have a plan. So I'm going to Germany to play for Native Instruments big party because at NAMM show it was a success. And so I called Jürgen, and he told me there's a big organ competition going on in Cologne. So I went to Cologne after I did the Berlin gig for Native Instruments, and I judged an organ contest. And Barbara Dennerlein and I sat next to each other the whole evening. So that's the first time I met Barbara Dennerlein. And so, of course, they asked me to play, and we became friends, and that's how it is. So as far as I know, Barbara Dennerlein is one of the few. Rhoda Scott can play the pedals, too. So, you know, pedal playing is different depending on style. So the style that I play is more based on the Jimmy Smith style, okay? And that is that the bass pedals don't sustain. See, once I lift my foot, then the tone is gone. A lot of times when people are playing pedal bass, they have, and you've probably seen them on your Hammond organs, a few of them, not all of them, they're a retrofit, that they have sustain. So you go boom and it goes boom. So that ends up being the way a lot of these tunes are played by pedal players that are playing fast swing, because rather than have to hold the note down, you just tap. Doon, 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 doon. So when you see me do this, see, you heard all those notes, but if it had sustain, then it would sound more like longer sustain. See, so the sustain bass pedal is a different style. So the Jimmy Smith style that I learned from is based on left-hand bass and foot pedals to complement the low notes. So the left hand and the bass pedals work together. The advantage of that is I have two bass lines. I have this one, and I have this one an octave lower. So they can do different things like spread the tone, like. Sounds like Groove Holmes, right? That's how Groove played. He played simultaneous lines with his foot and his hands. You hear the. So when you want to feel the 16, then you just hold them a little bit longer. And we call it stepping on the pedals. Yeah. Hey, happy Wednesday to you. It's so good. We got there, didn't we? We got the story. We got it. Did I lose out? No, I gained. I got 65 today. Hey, let's play some music. I don't want to lose you. No way. So you guys want to hear me fall out? Is that what you want to hear me do? Okay, let's do it. Let's go to 300 beats a minute and try again. Because at first you don't succeed. You try again. Let's get a lot of dirt in here. Oh. Budapest. Zoltan. So I can still talk in between each one. And then you said? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I wonder if I can talk. It's hard to talk about. I want to try to. Feel that low end? Call the doctor. Call the fire engines. Whoa. There he is. I almost lost it. Magic! Yeah. Your turn. Where are you? I want to get more distortion. Can my fingers do it? Easier. Casey, thank you so much. Georgia. That's all I have to say about that. Well, you know, I'm happy. That was nice. I had fun on that. I took a little trip. I felt free. I didn't feel like I was held back by my mind. I didn't feel like I was held back by who was online. I didn't feel like I was held back by my chops. And I don't have any excuses for any bad notes I might have played. But I don't know. I felt pretty good about that one. Yeah. See, I think sometimes when it gets real hot and humid, if you can get past the arthritis point. How many of you out there know what I'm talking about? If you could get past the arthritis point, which I am, it's hot. I got a lot of arthritis. But today, forget about it. Yeah. It's going to be one of those days that you can't sleep at night. But I got all day. We got lessons all day long. I'm so happy. We got so many wonderful students. How many out there, students and friends? I just want to tell you I love you all. Where's Sean? Hey, Sean Frazier. How's it going, man? You guys digging Hal? Hal Toshida, man? He's a wonderful cat. So many of you don't know all about me, so let me tell you a little bit more about me. I like to start things. I get excited when things work. That's me. I like to, when I was 4 years old, I had a little red truck. And I remember this clearly. It was a little one of those little red, back then everything was metal. There was no plastic. And I figured if you could wrap some wires around the back wheels and plug them into the wall, the wheels would go around. So I did just that. I wrapped the wire all around the wheel, and I shoved the wheel inside, the two electrical things inside the plug. The wheels went round and round, and so did I. How you doing, Dave Nilo? Good to see you, man. My good friend from Columbus, Ohio. Dear friend. My sister's on board. Wow, what an honor. Hey, Charles. How's it going today? Fred. Thank you for joining me. You know, you guys are all making me feel like I'm performing live, because I am. Well, should I say it or shouldn't I? No, I'm not. But let me just say this. Look, here's my website, and I sell things on my website. So if you're into it, I sell CDs. Some people buy them once in a while. Oops, that doesn't look real good today. I got to go back and fix that page. Last night, listen, I'm so excited. I got to show you this. Check this out. Watch, this is my educational page. You're going to freak out here. You're going to freak here. You ready? Whoa! What's all that extra stuff over there? Whoa! Okay, I'll tell you what I'm doing. Notice they say extra stuff, but new stuff. Add to cart, but there's nothing to add right now because in the next few days there's going to be 34 more hours worth of group lessons being added to my website. And I will be launching the Tony Monaco School of Hammond, Oregon, where you'll be able to subscribe monthly to endless hours. Right now, the beginning will be 120 hours of instructional classes and videos that then, if you decide which one you like, you can come over here and buy the material. So you can watch the videos. I'm even going to have a small, like 3-day rental. So you could just like, hey, I want to see what he's got and which ones I want. You can watch the videos. You can subscribe to it monthly, which would be the best thing because every month about 20 hours of new groups and educational stuff, that's been the average lately, will happen. And yes, believe it or not, I am making a living as a musician. I sell lessons, $30 for 1 hour. You get all kinds of MIDI data and one personal hour with this nutcase. I'll teach you everything I know. I don't hold back. People will tell you that. And I made a deal for everybody right now, whether you want to buy 5 hours or 2 hours or 1. Guess what? Same price. Everybody gets the special price right now because we're all suffering together. So what am I saying to you? I'm saying that I get a lot of requests. People ask me to play a lot of songs. But guess what? Sometimes my banker wants me to pay some bills. And requests don't necessarily equate into paying bills. I just got to say, I have a Venmo. I have a donors page where you could just go. If you don't have a PayPal account, just buy. Just buy a $5 donation. Give me a gift. Guess what? That helps me pay the $500 that I have to pay right now to upload all those videos. That's what it's going to cost me, see? So things do cost. And I am making a living, and I must say these things. And if you noticed, if you've looked around on Facebook lately, you've seen, I noticed it this morning. You're seeing, see, we all got a lot of hope that, things were going to return back to normal. Fantasy land, we're going to go back to normal. Well, guess what? Normal's not going to be normal anymore anyhow. This is the new normal. Clubs, how can they be full house and how can you make any money if they might be 3 months behind rent, right? And they can only seat maybe 1/3 capacity. How much money you think they have? Not much. So you're going to have to be really creative today, musicians, in finding new ways. I think that this is one of the ways. So I'm sorry that I'm asking you guys to give me donations, but I have to. The Lord says, ask and you shall receive. And so I must ask because that's the truth. I was thinking about it today. I was thinking, man, I think some people can do a little bit better in helping people. So let's just try. I appreciate it, and I know all of the people that are streaming would appreciate it. So thank you. Ava, you understand where I'm going with this. The musicians know, and I appreciate it. I just must say that because I think sometimes we get fascinated with the fact that things are there and available and so easy to punch. But they're not easy because life And somebody's trying to call me. I wonder if you guys are still getting me in Instagram. My phone is ringing. It's probably temporarily on hold. Let's see. Oh, somebody's calling. Oh, watch this. The live is paused, but it must be back now. Are we back? Yes. Thank you, Instagram. Hey, thank you for understanding my little talk here. I did find that about 800 of you watch me every day for about 10 minutes, so I don't know which 10 minutes you just watched. But if you watch this one, we're going to find out. All right. Let me play a little Latin stuff. I like Latin music. Oh, yeah. was one of my favorite songs, and one of my favorite versions is a song done by Larry Young and Grant Green and Elvin Jones. Have you ever heard that version, anyone? It's a slow swing actually, but really, really grooves. And Herb, you're late. I played the cat like crazy and demonstrated my cat socks. So you have to just rewind a little bit. But since you're here now, I might as well play another Jimmy tune for you. How you doing, Herb? Great to see you today. Yes. What am I going to play? Jimmy Smith. Okay. I'm going to actually do a elongated version because this is kind of cool. Let me see if I could get the right beat. It's going to get funkier than crazy, okay, Herb? For you. No. No. Definitely not. Oh, God. Help us today. We'll deal with it. Kind of tired of this beat. Yeah. Gonna get grittier than gritty can be. Fuzz. We're gonna get really fuzzy. About a T-bone steak for me. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some T-bone right now. enjoyed the show today. Thank you for joining me. I love you all. Thank you for your kind support for me. You guys have been really great. Don't forget I got 2 shows, one Tuesday through Saturday at noon. I'm going to be at the Virtual Confest both nights. We're going to have a big party Friday and Saturday night. Oh, yeah. Going to get the disco lights. I went to the store last week and they just didn't have them. I said, ordered me the disco lights. There we go. God bless you all. Thank you. We'll see you soon.